Hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today we're going to barbecue like everybody else in America. It's Memorial Day and we've got a few things I'm going to put on there just to utilize the barbecue space and the power. So I'm going to do baked potatoes, not necessarily for tonight but for lunches this week. A baked potato for a lunch with some broccoli and cheese or chili or whatever you might like in your baked potato, or just plain sour cream and chives is delicious. So I can eat half for dinner and half for lunch and be really happy. I'm also going to grill some apple. And I've got some, they call them country style ribs, but it's just I think it's the shoulder part of the pork roast. Anyways, we're going to have these, and I've got a sweet mesquite seasoning rub on there, along with a little bit of a chili lime. And then I'm going to barbecue up some chicken. So I've scrubbed these potatoes and just pierced them. And I'm going to put those on now because they can cook at a high temperature. And then while this meat marinades, I'll get my chicken ready and my apples and everything, and let these start cooking because they'll take a long time and they'll cook at a higher temperature. So that's what we're doing, and I'll bring you back when I got a little more going on. But it's going to be a really delicious, easygoing dinner, and we just have had a really nice weekend. It's been beautiful here. Got my garden all in. Maybe I'll give you a glimpse of that. Everything's tiny though, so you can't. It's not near as impressive as the rest of the country. Here in Nevada, northern Nevada, we have to wait until the snow stops flying, and we had snow, let's see, on Friday. So, and it's Monday. So anyway, we'll bring you back when I got something new to show you. Okay, guys.
Hi, Sage. Your ear's all goofy. What's up? She said, I'm watching my pawpaw he's doing his archery. So, practicing, because we got barbecues on, all hot and going for it. We got hunting tags. So he's got an archery antelope tag, and we both have deer tags. So he's got to practice a lot. Hopefully we'll show you some practice with the rifles too. But I wanted to show you how the garden's coming along. So I got this raised bed all planted and the mulch put down. There's rosemary and 6 tomato plants, a couple blueberries, the trumpet vines on each end. These are green beans that are doing pretty good. We had snow the other day, so they kind of got a little bit. So I don't know. Well, I planted some more today, so that, green beans, they'll come up anywhere. So they'll be fine. We'll get plenty. Got plenty in the garden too. And then over here, I've got I gotta get that out of there. Sorry. This is celery. And this one there in the center is actually celery that I planted from a bottom that I cut off of celery from the store that I bought, organic celery. So transplanting it had a pretty good root system going, so we'll see. It's got a little dried edges, but we'll see if it comes back. I think it will. And then down here, celery, and yep, celery. And here's my first potato bags are right there and there. This one was the third one I did, and I just covered that, and it's popping back through the dirt again. And then I did 2 yesterday, so we've got 2 more with purple, red, and Yukon Gold potatoes in those. Got some tomato plants up here. Let's see, like strawberries. I'm not crazy about the hanging strawberries, but got some tomato plants. I'm going to mulch around these to keep them nice and moist. I think they need it. Some patio tomatoes in the pots. There's a tomatillo, and got a habanero and some basil, and got some plants up and some in the ground. Like I said, it takes us, we have to really be choosy of when we put our plants in, or we can lose our whole garden. So these are all peppers, jalapeno, serrano peppers, and I've got tomatoes and squash over there. I've also got some the lemon cucumber seeds planted. So, and then all along this fence and back along that fence is green beans also. So they can vine along the fence. They do really well vining. I did notice over there in the corner there's a volunteer from from 2 years ago, because we didn't have a garden last year. So that's what we got going. Now there's another celery plant right there in that pot. Crazy. Oh, and there's a baby tomato on that one right there. See it? Yay. I've still got a lot of mulching to do and get this all down. This is the mulch that I'm using is upside down, but it's a compost mulch. And let's see if I can get back far enough. Maybe I can show you what I don't even know. But if you can see, this is like a bark. It's got the wood and all the bark and everything in there. And it's doing a great job over on that raised bed. So that's what I'm going to mulch this garden area with to keep it moist, but you know, then I don't have to overwater, and hopefully I don't have a ton of weeds, because this area does get weeds. So that's my garden update. Okay, the yard's starting to look good. Yay. Okay, we're gonna get over here to the barbecue, show you what I got going on. Sorry for all the movement. I'm not a very good camera person when it comes to there we go. I'm gonna get back out here. Should probably turn those, but I don't have my tongs out here. So I've got those pork short ribs, or whatever they call them, country style ribs on, and the potatoes. The potatoes are starting to get pretty hot, but the skin will crisp up nice like this, and I've got them raised up off the direct heat. So we'll get those turned. I'm going to go get my chicken ready to put on, and I'll be back. Okay, guys. Whoops, I can't turn off the camera.
Okay,
Sorry.
guys, I'm in the kitchen, and now I'm getting ready to get my chicken ready. And because we're having the barbecue pork with that rub on it, I don't want to do a duplicate version of chicken. So I'm going to have half the chicken is going to be one way and half the chicken is going to be another. So there's one breast there. We're going to go one wing, because I'm going to take part of this and make a different dish here. Later in the week, well, or tomorrow night. Maybe not tomorrow night, probably the next night. So this is going to be a barbecue chicken, or this is going to be barbecue, and this is going to be a different dish that I'll video later. I'm going to make a curry dish with this chicken, but I do need to pre-cook it, so that's what I'm going to do. And because we're going that route, I don't want anything more than some olive oil. I've already washed this chicken, cut it all up, and you guys saw that video, so I didn't feel the need to do it again so soon. Okay. So on this one that I'm going to do the curry, I'm going to do lemon pepper. I don't want anything too overpowering. And some pink salt. That's really all I want on this, because the curry and the char from the barbecue is going to be plenty. Okay, so that's that chicken. This chicken is a different story. I need some pink salt, and I'm not going to do a barbecue sauce. We're just going to barbecue, and this is a sweet mesquite seasoning. It's really good on chicken and pork. and it just has a great flavor. We're not barbecuing over briquettes today, so this adds that smoky goodness that you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let this one kind of marinate a little bit because it's got to sit and take up some of those flavors. I'll put this chicken on. I'll go ahead and cook this chicken off and let this one sit here, and that way I can get this ready for a meal night after tomorrow. You wash up, and there you go. Okay, so I'll take you back out and we'll get that on the barbecue. Okay guys, so now I'm going to put this chicken on for the curry dish so I can get that cooked. I'm just going to put that up on indirect heat. I don't need it to be too hot. Kind of slow. And how nice is that? Probably go ahead and kick up that burner a little bit. I've got these pork shoulders, or not pork shoulder, they are pork shoulder, but I've got the pork there, and these, they call them country style ribs, but they're really not. They're just a cut of the pork. I'm going to go ahead and set these potatoes down here so they can continue to cook. And there you go. This one already has some brown on it, so we'll put that up there. And there you go. We're just going to continue to cook and enjoy our Memorial Day. Yum! Alright guys. Okay, I'm back and I'm turning these potatoes. Got a little give in there. I'm basting the pork. I'm turning the chicken with a different pair of tongs. Because I don't want barbecue sauce on these. I want these perfect, and I'm getting ready. This pork is almost done, and I don't want it to end up, I don't know how to explain it. I just don't want it overdone and to dry out. I don't think it will. There's some sauce on there, but we're going to go ahead and slather it one more time. This is third slather. Yum! Oh my gosh. You guys need to get over here. Dinner's almost ready. And I only have a house full. Where are you? You gotta love holidays. You know, I only get 2 days off in a row. Oh, once in a blue moon. So it's just been the best weekend. I've got to work in the garden. I've got to relax, watch. I never watch TV, but I have to say I watched The Deadliest Catch for a while because I couldn't stop watching it. So now I'm back on track and feeling 100%, and here we go. So we're going to let this chicken go a while longer, and I want to make sure it's done enough to sit in the fridge for a day, but yet I don't need it overdone either, if that makes sense, because I am going to bring it back to life with the dish I'm going to make with it, and that's going to be a green curry chicken over jasmine rice, and it's just going to be delicious. So you guys will have to stay tuned for that. And the baked potatoes are for lunch, if I can let them go that long. They smell really good. And there you go. Now I'm going to bring my other chicken right out here in a minute, and we're going to get that on. And that's a barbecue chicken. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to take this pork off the grill. So I've got this, and it just, the sauce is caramelized really nice and thick, and you know, as it sits, it will tighten up, as it will. And isn't that beautiful? Oh, I'm going to take you in and show you how beautiful, because I can't wait to taste it. So, that being said, that's done. Now I want to make sure that I clean some of that off, because I don't necessarily want fresh barbecue sauce on my next dish, which is chicken.
And I'm going to put that on there. And I have a whole new pair of tongs for that. And so this is the other half of that chicken that I cut up. I didn't show you guys the cutting process because I have a different video for that that I showed that in. But it's one breast, one thigh, one leg, and one wing. The back and all the giblets. And I have to say, in that chicken, there was about 3 livers, 2 necks, 3 hearts, and a gizzard. So that went into a bag into the freezer for Sage's dog food and or chicken stock or soup or whatever we decide to use that with. So this chicken back here is just about done. I'm going to let this slow cook on here, and we're going to go ahead and move these potatoes around again. Ooh, they're nice. I can feel them giving. I'm going to bring a fork out next time I come out, and we'll check for doneness. So I'll take you inside and let you see how that pork came out. Okay guys, ran out of battery, and you can see because I ran out of battery, I'm guilty. I had to taste the pork. I couldn't wait for you guys. I'm so sorry. But the potatoes are done, and we're going to have those for lunches. And this pork just came out beautiful. I'll show you a bite. I'm getting ready. I've got my last bit of chicken on, and I'm getting ready to start the barbecue sauce. But look at how pretty that is. And these were what they call, what do they call them? Yeah, they're not pork ribs. It comes from the shoulder blade. So anyway, we're going to taste this for you, and yum. Wow. Delicious. It's sweet and tangy. It's not hot at all. It's really, really good. And so I'm looking forward to the potatoes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this away. Now that those have cooled down and I can put them away for another meal, I'm going to do a barbecued corn on the cob. And so what I want to do for you is I want to make sure that you get the full effect of a smoky barbecued corn on the cob. And so I've got some olive oil. I'm just going to drizzle that down. I want to make sure that gets all over all sides, because you know how we are. Okay. And then I've got to wash my hands. And while I've got your attention, you guys, it's Memorial Day. And I just want to, right now, just take a small moment of time to thank all of the veterans and fallen soldiers that have fought and died for us and that have protected our country. And I get really weepy, so sorry. Anyway, I just want to thank you, and I pray that our soldiers that are out there right now are safe for their families and for themselves, and that they just come home safely. Whew. And then on a last note, oh my gosh, I'm going to try to finish this barbecue. So I feel like I owe, well, I know I do. I owe that thank you and that gratitude for our soldiers, because they really don't get thanked or even recognized when they come home, and it's very sad. And I pray for them every day, and so I just wanted to take a moment and you know, bless this meal for their benefit, that they would come home safe, and that they would actually know that we love them and we care about them. So I'm going to take this piece of corn on the cob and put it out on the grill. And I'll bring in the chicken and everything, and we'll get our meal together. And thank God for today. All right, I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, promise it's the last time here. This is our plate. We've got a beautiful salad with some heirloom cherry tomatoes, some feta cheese, baby greens from the garden from this spring, and ooh. Now I'm gonna mix up my salad dressing. This is a buttermilk ranch that I do with Greek yogurt, buttermilk, and my ranch dressing mix. And so we're just gonna come down over that. There you go. It's a little more, I guess, liquidy than some ranches, but I don't have any thickening agents in mine. It's just all natural ingredients. So there you go. And I'm gonna come back here and get some cracked black pepper, because we love that on salad and we love it on corn. I've charred that corn off. I've got a piece of the pork and a piece of the chicken my husband requested. A little bit of, there you go, a little bit of Himalayan salt. And I better taste this corn and see if it's poison. Wow. So delicious. And I've already tasted the pork. So over here I have a piece of chicken. I'm just going to taste a little bit. I don't want to take any meat off that leg, but there's the thigh meat. It's juicy and delicious, and it's got that barbecue sauce. He requested barbecue sauce on everything, so he's a saucy guy. Anyway, I'm going to take a bite of that, and then I'm going to let you enjoy your Memorial weekend. And you probably won't see this till, tomorrow or the next day, but I just hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and we thank our soldiers for everything they've done. And I hope it inspires you. I hope it makes you come back. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you really like it, go ahead and post it on your Facebook page, and let me take a bite. Wow, that is so tender. That's amazing. If you don't come back, oh my goodness, you're going to miss out on the next videos because they're all delicious. And so, and you never know, you might get some sage, you might get some chickens, you might get some other stuff. You never know. Anyway, I hope I see you next time. And as always, God bless. And I'll give you a close-up of everything. Maybe take a picture. Look at that chicken. So good. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye.